He spilled that shit. Damn. All over the goddamn mic. Spilled that shit. He spilled that shit. Oh my gosh.
Ah, shit, it's falling on the table.
All over. It was in the cup. It was in the cup and he spilled it. Man, he spilled that shit.
Fuck, I gotta clean this shit up.
Maybe you should put, please don't wear headphones while listening to this.
Fuck that. Yo, what's up in the motherfucking cup? We got the Ypsilanti rapper with the new EP out. What's the EP called?
Called By the Time You Hear This.
Yeah, with songs like Stressed Out. And by the time you hear this, we got Bannon LSD. What up, though?
What up?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty lazy. You know, be like
lazy. Drop your socials for the people, bro. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at BannonLSD. No underscores, nothing. Just BannonLSD, all one word. And that's pretty much it.
SoundCloud?
Oh, yeah. SoundCloud also BannonLSD. Same thing. I got that secured on everything, bro.
First motherfucking question, bro. Where did you get your motherfucking name?
Oh, shit, man. So when I first started, I started recording music in probably 8th grade, I think is when it was. And for the longest time, I thought I was going to be some what's it called? Like someone like Kendrick Lamar that tells stories. I'm serious and super political. And I was I'm just going to be Bannon Snowden. And I was like that for a year.
My name's Ben Snowden.
Everyone would tell me that was whack. Everyone was like, bro, nah, how are you going to even say that in a song? And then I was in 9th grade with my boy Max. Shout out Max, dog.
Max. You and Max used to hang around a lot, bro.
Me and Max used to be fooling in high school, I swear to God. But we did some acid. I was tripping. I swear to God, I was like, I'm just going to be Bannon LSD. Chemical name for acid. I loved it so much. I was like, that's the whole vibe right there.
It.
Yeah, that's the whole vibe.
That's fair.
I was like, I'm going to make people trip with these lyrics, so Bannon LSD.
Oh, you're going to make people trip with these lyrics. Okay, I like that shit. So, when was the first time you tripped acid? Do you do it consistently?
Not anymore.
No.
And the first time I did it was in 9th grade with Max. Well, actually, I didn't.
Oh, we're young, man.
I didn't do it with Max. We were gonna do it together, and I got impatient. And we were saving it at my house, and I was like, well, "Fuck these people, dog! I'm just gonna do this shit."
What?
Yeah, I was a dick, bro.
You were open to the drugs.
Yeah, I was a dick. I opened the pack, but anyways, yeah, that was the first time. Then after that, actually, it was so cheap, and I don't know how many people listen to this have ever tripped, but that shit's crazy as hell. And I was like, why how'd
you get into drugs so early?
Well, everyone in my life always smoked weed. Yeah. And so by the time I got in middle school, I was already smoking weed. And honestly, the way I got into acid was so stupid. I'm so naive, honestly. When I started 9th grade, I was in some senior classes because I tested out of some shit. Yeah. And I was in a class with Nick, actually. You know Nick.
Yeah, I know Nick.
And there was this kid, Travis, that was a senior, and he was talking about acid or something like that. And then Nick was saying some shit that he heard about acid. And this kid was like, you want to try some? And I was like, yeah. And just bought it right there.
You just didn't give a fuck?
Nah, I didn't give a shit, dog.
Smoke. Do you regret any of it?
Yes.
You do?
Completely, yeah.
So, would you say don't do drugs?
I would say don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
I would say smoking weed's probably fine if you know what you're doing.
If you use it right.
Yeah, if you're using it for reals and not just skipping school, smoking pot. But I would say don't trip, do pills, any of that shit.
Pills are so bad.
Pills are the worst
because
shit,
because it's so easy to just pop.
Yeah, and it's so easy to get. So many people just get them prescribed constantly.
And next thing you know, they're couch potatoes.
And you hear it in songs all the time, just perks, Xans, yeah, everything. Everyone's just damn, that's why I started doing shit like that to begin with, honestly.
Oh, really?
I'm not even going to lie. The first time I decided I wanted to smoke weed every day, I remember the moment. I was in 9th grade heading to school. I was high as fuck. It was the second time I ever got high going to school. And I was listening to Mac Miller's album, Blue Side Park, and he was talking about just being a stoner. And I was like, damn. I want to be like Mac, dog. I'm going to do this shit every day.
Where is he now, bro?
Yeah, fuck. That sucks ass.
That shit's really scary because,
yeah, it is, honestly.
The first time I got high, I'm going to tell a fucking story. First time I got high, I was with my girlfriend in the parking lot at school, right?
Oh, that's how it happens.
So I pulled up. Then I was talking to my girlfriend, and, I'm going to call him Billy. I'm not going to say his name. But it was fuck it. It was Kyle. So Kyle Rousey pulled up on me. He was like, "Hey man, trying to smoke this joint, bro." You know how people hold up joints. They be like, "Man, trying to smoke this." So I was like, fuck it. This is my second time smoking. I didn't get high my first time.
That's how it always is. Bro.
Yeah.
No
And then
one
I
gets high
got in
the
this
first
car.
time.
School doesn't start in 5 minutes, mind you. I got in this car,
God, nah.
and then we just started driving. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm smoking. And he's telling me how to inhale. Like, your first time smoking.
Yeah, that should be harsh, bro.
I'm choking and shit.
Bro, my friend Hunter, the first time he said the first time he smoked weed, he was hitting a bong, and he said it burned his throat so bad he thought he swallowed the fire, dog. I was like, what are you talking
Literally,
about?
bro. So I'm choking on the smoke, and I'm like choking so bad, bro. Kyle has to pull over because I feel like I'm about to throw up.
Nah,
but so I'm on the side of the road. I'm hurling, nothing coming out. I'm like, you know what? I'm being a bitch. So I got back in the car. I could finish the joint.
Bro,
then,
I know you gotta be high after coughing like that.
Bro,
That's
I was
what gets
so
you, bro.
low. I thought I was in GTA, bro. I swear to God. I got out. All right, wait. Before that happened, we were driving around, and my mom called me, bro.
Ooh.
I was like 30 minutes late for school.
That's that
high
cliche,
as a
dog.
kite. I was so low.
That first hour called her, said,
and I'm like shaking and shit, bro. So I pick up the phone. I'm like, I don't even remember what I said. I just remember her like, "Are you okay?" And then, yeah. Because I thought she knew I didn't. I thought she knew I was missing first hour, but she didn't. So I think she was calling me because I forgot something at the crib or something. And I was high as fuck. Then we just went back, and I'm still like shook. I gotta go to Mr. Paul's class.
Oof.
So I get out the car, and I just feel like I'm in GTA. Like I got in my head. I had
know
like
exactly
the curses.
What
you know what I'm talking about, bro. When you get really blowed, it feels like you're watching yourself in third person.
The wood, bro. Mm-hmm. I felt like I was in a movie.
Yeah, literally. And I felt like everybody was watching me, and I was walking super cool, bro. I was like, I'm just gonna act normal. So I'm walking, and I have to go in the office and get a pass. And I'm just looking at her like, I'm looking through her like this.
That's the,
you had
to go in the office.
With my glossy eyes.
What you're talking about.
And I just remember like laughing throughout the whole day. And then around 4th hour came, and that's when it like stopped, and I fucking fell asleep in class. And then that was me getting high. It was cool though.
Yeah, see, I'm the type of person, me and Kyle would have drove off and got high, and I'm like, I'm not going to none of them classes, man. That's the kind of person I was.
Hell, I had to go, bro. There was no choice.
Nah, I had such a deep voice in high school, they couldn't call my parents. I would just call the school and pretend like I was my dad. I'd be like, hey, this is Bannon Snowden's father. He wasn't feeling good this morning. He's not going to be there.
Bro, your
Can
voice
you excuse him?
Deep. That's just crazy. We were talking about deep voices earlier. What commercial was that? Allstate, bro. You know the Allstate commercial, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Can you say it?
I don't know the lyrics. I know the commercial, bro.
Allstate. Just say Allstate.
Allstate.
Oh my God.
No, I'm actually really good at the Home Depot one.
Someone plug me with that gig, bro. Someone hit up the people at Allstate.
That's actually what I'm doing in like the studio and shit. Like I got like gigs on mine.
That's badass, actually.
By the way, the Home Depot. More savings, more doing.
Dude, I could see it. I could definitely see it.
They need a new voice for that shit.
They do. All these voices are getting old, bro. We need some fresh young voices in here.
Yo, what's cracking, cuz? We got the Home Depot in this bitch.
Exactly. That's what we need. Someone needs to get
you some Orange Life going on. Some shit like that.
Exactly. We need to get it popping up the audio game.
Yeah. But how would your deep voice like affect your music?
It's like, honestly kind of shitty sometimes because I listen to a lot of upbeat kind of music, or I don't know how to describe it. Yeah. And they have not even just like Mac Miller, like the guy I'm specifically thinking in my head right now. A lot of people don't know about him. His name is Jack Harlow, but they have more of like a not such a deep voice, and they can make a lot more upbeat shit. Me, it's like kind of hard. Like all my shit, like. So many people hit me up, especially girls, like, it just sounds scary. And I'm like, why? Sound a little weird. I'm like, why? They're like, your voice, it just sounds scary. And I'm like, damn, bro, I just wish it was smoother.
You've been smoking for a while, though.
Yeah.
Do you think that affected it?
A little bit. Not that much. I just have a deep voice naturally.
Yeah.
But at times, like, there will be weeks where I just smoke crazy, and it'll make my voice really raspy and deep. It'll sound a lot worse. Like, honestly, on my EP on Blacktop, you can hear it. Like, my voice sounds pretty raspy because I was smoking really, like, a lot that day.
You got a lot of emotion in your music though. Like it comes from a real place, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I
How-
strive to do.
Yeah, how does your like real life impact like your music though?
Everything.
Everything.
Like
everything is in there. I can hear it.
Like I remember being with Jared. Like I have a lot of songs with him. I remember being with him in like 9th grade, just doing like crazy shit. And before we did it, we'd be like, should we do this? Should we do this? And I'd be like, man, we gotta do it. Make a good song, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just want everything in my life to be in music. And especially that's what like I'm not even trying to put no one down, especially in Ipsy. I love all the local artists, but it feels like a lot of them just want to make music that's like cool about cars, money, clothes, shit they don't even have, honestly. Yeah, and like honestly, people just want to hear some real relatable shit. And I mean, at least that's what I want to hear, and the people I hang around with, that's what they want to hear.
Talk about like delivering that relatability to me, and that's how like someone attaches to you. That's how you get a fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they be like, damn, that shit.
Exactly.
Just punch me in my shit.
Most people that are listening to your music don't have money, don't have whatever the fuck you rapping about. They want to hear about your depressed days, about your angry days,
about your good days.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly. About when you're happy. I try to throw a mix in there, but
my voice gets a little high when I rap, bro.
It'd be like that. It's hard to find your voice, honestly, making music. The first time I rapped, Max was like my producer, and I like rapped a verse, and he was like, "Wow, that was fucking awful."
What does Max make? Is it techno?
Yeah, he makes like EDM music. Now he actually goes to a lot of raves and festivals.
Yeah,
and does like little DJ sets.
He's not the president anymore.
Nah, I mean he's still on that political path, man. Every time I go over there, he'd be spitting some knowledge.
I'm gonna get him on here, bro.
Understand, dog.
Max, you fucking listen. You getting on this?
You gotta get on here, Max. What the hell, dog?
You don't fucking play me.
You need Max for 2020, dog.
I'm gonna snipe your ass. You on the list, bro. But shit, how long you been making music? Since like 2000. Bro, you been making music since.
I've been making music since like.
You were young, like.
Yeah, like a long time. Like I was even writing music when I was in like 5th grade, but to the point where I started taking it seriously. Like the first song I ever dropped that's still on my SoundCloud is called Murder Sing. And even that was like a joke song. So when I first started taking it seriously, I was probably in like 10th grade. I used to just make most of my shit. I was just trying to sound like fucking Odd Future at first, honestly. And then I linked up with my boys Kenny and Mike for the first time. And my boy Lynn, he was our producer for so long, for like years. And they really like put me on game and was like, bro, you got to make like some genuine ass music. Yeah. And like we actually spent like days, hours, nights, like just sitting in the studio, like just talking about like getting better at music, not even just making music, just talking about getting better at
talking
it.
About like
just
talking the game
plan. Yeah.
Okay. So like what's like your learning process? How do you take it to the next level? Is my question.
Can you elaborate on that question? Like what do you mean?
Like what made you like your voice, right?
Yeah.
You start out with your voice and like what makes it shift to like a better voice?
Well, a lot of it's influence. Like that's what I don't like about the rap game a lot nowadays. Is a lot of people like to say shit about biting the style or taking someone's flow or something. But
that's what creation is. Like you're taking everything in and making something up.
When I was in like 6th grade, a teacher said something to me that like stuck with me forever. They were like, "The best art is recycled art," which is like the truth. You take influences from everything you listen to. So the way I learn is like. If I find a new artist that I fuck with, or
you like study it, kind of.
Yeah, or like a mixtape or a song that I particularly really like, or I know that a lot of other people really like, I'll just like listen to that song on repeat a lot, just try to see like what popped about it, or see how I can implement a little bit of it into my music without taking the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know you actually do that subconsciously too?
Yeah.
Like if you like just listen to shit like your favorite artist growing up. That like bleeds through your yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, did you do any extra steps to like improve?
I mean,
I go to school for songwriting. Like I have a class.
I never took any classes or anything like that.
Like YouTube or anything.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of cringy, but I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos just on like how to structure a song properly.
And like you got it, bro.
How to like
it's okay.
Like when I started making music for like the first few years, I didn't even like really know what a bar was.
Yeah.
Like what the actual like what you people meant when they were saying a bar. Like, I like didn't know what anybody 16. Was talking about. I didn't know any kind of lingo or anything like
once
that.
You really do understand it, it changes like the game kind of.
Yeah, it changes the way you write songs, especially when I learned about like structuring songs.
Yeah.
The first few years I was making music, I was just like finding a beat. and I would have no hook or chorus in there or like any kind of pre-chorus or anything like that. I was just like rapping straight over the beat. I was honestly off beat too, and like. But after I learned how to structure songs, I was like, "Ooh, yeah, this is gonna sound a lot better." Yeah,
exactly. The flow is game changer.
The flow is the most important part. I swear to God.
It's like your voice is literally like an instrument. It's got strings and like a resonance like a guitar.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, that's just cool.
Another thing I did to help a lot, especially with like freestyle and stuff, even just like expanding your vocabulary and not rapping about the same stuff. Whenever you're just not doing nothing, just rap. Like, you just sitting there and not doing shit, just rap. You taking a shower. I listen to music in the shower, but you just stand there in the silence, just freestyle, bro. Just find a beat, throw it on, and freestyle. That's what I did for, like, the first 3 years that I started rapping.
You know, like, it kind of, like, made it easier just, like, get in that mode.
Yeah, especially, I don't know why I had this huge problem when I started rapping where I didn't know how to change the rhyme. Like, I would start rhyming, like, a word, and I was like, how do I switch the rhyme?
Oh, how do you, like, every 4 bars?
Yeah, exactly.
Bars? Yeah, you're getting stuck on the same
I was having awkward transitions and stuff. It wasn't making sense, but the more you just rap and get used to the flow, the easier it is to write a song.
Okay. So you made a lot of music so far. How many songs have you made, you think?
I can't even say how many I've made, but I know right now on SoundCloud, I'm sure someone's going to call me out on this because I'm wrong, but I think I have 47 tracks out right now.
I thought you deleted a lot, actually.
I did delete a lot, and the main reason for that was just like a lot of it was recorded like on my phone, just didn't sound good and stuff like that. Just didn't need it there. And when I came back into rap and like Sleep On Me is like the first track I dropped, and I was like, let me upload this real quick. And SoundCloud was just like, nah, you got way too many tracks, bro. Like, I had like so many, so they made me delete some to upload more.
Okay.
But they were kind of trash anyway, so it'd be like that.
I mean, like, that's part of like the growing process, though.
Yeah. When I first started making music, I was just like, I didn't know about studios or anything, so I was actually just like playing the beat off of a speaker, recording the audio on like my audio like recorder on my iPod Touch.
Like literally like one recording.
Yeah, and then I would like import that into like GarageBand, and then I would record with like a pair of like Apple headphones and just like instantly release it, like no editing, nothing. Like, I was just like trying to put tracks out there as fast as I could. Yeah.
Yeah, but you did. That's like,
honestly,
you weren't scared to bite the dust. That's good shit.
Bro, the first song I dropped, I got murdered in like the lunchroom at school. Dog, I went in there and someone had like one of them big JBL speakers and it was playing and they were just jamming me,
expose you, right? But it's like, you weren't scared to fail, though. That's good, though.
Nah, it honestly made me just want to try harder. Yeah. I was like, damn, I can't go out like this. I got to spit some real shit.
Oh, now I got to fuck these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
So, on your EP, by the time you listen to this,
by the time you hear this,
just picture this baby, bro.
That's me.
With a bowl cut. That's you?
That's me.
You're a cute baby, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You're a cute
Everyone be
baby.
Asking me, like, is that you? And I'm like, nah, bro. I just put some random person's baby on
You know what it looks like?
Who?
The kid from Home Alone.
What's his name? Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Nah, that's me. When I was a kid, I had blonde hair, bro. It went away.
How did it just go away?
That's what I'd be wondering. Because honestly, no. I mean,
oh my God.
Right now it's shaved, but just the older I got, it would just turn browner and browner. Yeah. But in the summertime, for some reason, it'd be getting really like light. Like, it'll start turning kind of like blonde again.
Bro,
it'd be weird.
I have a question, right?
What's up?
Do you remember when you lit that girl's hair on fire?
Bro, it'd be like that.
Bro, can you tell that story for me, please?
See, I don't know, because I'm scared that I'm going to tell the wrong story here. Because are you talking about on the bus?
On the bus.
That was a guy, first off.
Wait, how many times did you do it?
Oh, man, don't even get me started.
How many times did you light someone's hair on fire?
Don't even get me started, bro. I lit my own hair on fire, bro.
Okay, wait. All right, on the bus, bro.
All right, so I honestly don't even know. I feel like I'm about to sound crazy for this one. I was just getting on the bus. And I don't know. See, I don't know if when y'all were younger, people ever used to do this to you, but my family used to always smoke cigarettes and just people I'd hang out with, and they like always like pretend they were gonna light me on fire type shit.
Yeah.
And like, it's
just the environment, I guess.
Yeah, and like, but they were never serious, you know what I mean? Like, they would just like flick the flint wheel or whatever and like spark it. Yeah. And like, I don't know, I was trying to like fuck around with this kid doing that, but then I actually lit the lighter, and I don't know what happened, bro. I had this moment in my brain where I just didn't think at all. Like, I wasn't thinking. I just like left the lighter lit. Oh, like, shit. It was like a conscious moment in my brain where I just had like a brain fart and I like wasn't thinking. and his hair, like, it wasn't bad, bro. It, like, kind of lit on fire, and then we both slapped it out. He wasn't even mad. We were just like, fuck, that sucks. But then everyone on the bus was like,
bro,
going crazy.
Like, you know how people talk in high school?
Yeah.
Bro, it sounded like you lit his whole scalp
Bro,
with a flamethrower or some shit.
Nah, bro, it was like a little Bic lighter, and his hair like frizzled up for a minute, and it got patted out. But everyone could smell it, and everyone on the bus was going crazy. Like, he just lit this kid's hair on fire.
People blow things out of proportion, yo. Because when I heard this story,
I could have gotten a lot of trouble for that, bro. Actually, they were like threatening to charge me with arson and shit like that.
What?
I was like, bro, the kid wasn't even mad, bro. I was like, you're not even mad at me, bro. It's just a misunderstanding. Like, let me just go home.
You're a good kid. You had good intentions.
Exactly.
You
I was
around
just trying to be like a goofy kid, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I was really goofy in high school too, like, because I didn't care about school.
Yeah.
And then eventually, like, I kind of grew out of it. Like, I actually be paying attention now. I be locked in.
Yeah, see, that's it. I be wishing I paid more attention and shit. See, you know, I be thinking about all the time. I don't know if we went on it when we was in 8th grade. We went on that DC trip or whatever.
Oh, bro.
And I'm like, damn, I wish we would have gone on that when I was older. Like, I did not appreciate that at all as much as I should have. I was like, damn, I was only
We went to DC. We were fucking around, bro.
We were so young, bro. I was like, fuck, we should have gone when we were in, like, seniors. Then we would have, like, really experienced it and, like, knew what it meant and stuff.
Whoa,
I don't
man.
know.
That's where the president lives, man.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I was just standing at the gate, like,
when I was a kid, I was like,
house.
Oh, it's hot, bro. I want to go back to the hotel.
It's just a big, right? I just want to go to the hotel, chill with my boys. I remember I was rooming with we found like a $20 bill in the Bible. I was rooming with $1. I was rooming with Ryan Sarna.
I'm dead.
And somebody else. I forgot who the last person was, but we found the $20. Like, we opened up the Bible. We were all standing around it. And the next thing you know, like 4 hands just go out to the Bible. We ripped it. And we all felt so bad.
Bro, you all wanted that 20 so bad.
Yeah, and then we just argued, like, who should get it? Because then we were like, all right, we're just going to put it back. So we put the $20 back. We put the $20 bill back in the Bible, put it in the drawer.
Bro, why didn't everyone just get like $5?
It was gone the next day. Somebody took it.
It would have been me, dog. Like, we ain't putting that back in the Bible. It's already out of the Bible, dog. It's going to someone.
You know how when you're kids, you like your imagination like goes wild.
Yeah.
So like we were just talking. We were like, bro, what if it was there for a reason? Bro, what? We're gonna go to hell and
I'm dead. That's so funny. It do be like that when you're a kid, bro. You be overthinking it.
Literally. How does it feel to be Ipsy native, bro?
It's amazing.
You think you can get out of this little city?
Hopefully one day. But I don't know. I love Ipsy, bro. Like, part of me wants to leave Ipsy, but I love Ipsy. I feel like Ipsy's like the best place in the world.
Do you want to make a career out of music? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Do you think you need to do you think you need to leave the city to make a career out of it?
100%.
Yeah.
But it's circumstantial. Like, if more people in the city would help put each other on, I wouldn't think so.
Nobody
wants to do that.
Anybody out here.
Like, nobody even wants to create. Like, I know local artists, bro, that are like have the same following as me, and I'm like, we should like collab on like a mixtape or a track, and they're like, oh, bro, my like I do like 40 for a feature, and I'm like, bro, I'm not paying you 40. You get less plays than me. I'm not paying you $40 for a feature. Yeah, exactly.
But like, my thing is like, that's kind of why I made the podcast about like the people that work on their own crafts in the city.
Yeah,
where I can bring them all together. Kind of.
I'm just gonna say, if you look at any music artists that blow up, like, they all know other music artists that have blown up, and they're all from the same city, and it's because they all put each other on.
Atlanta's a big one.
Yeah, exactly. In Florida is too. Oh my God. Florida's huge, especially in the last couple of years. Like Lil Pump, Ski Mask, Kodak. Yeah, Kodak. And a bunch of them knew each other before they blew up.
Exactly.
And they helped put each other on. And that's how it.
And you should, like, if you do make it out the city, you should come back and, like, show a little love.
Before anybody else feels you, your city has to feel you first. And I truly feel like...
He spelled that shit!
I did.
Oh, my God!
I had to, dog. It's the next cup, dog. I had to spell that shit.
Oh, shit! That one touched my soul. I love it.
And honestly, Ipsy's like the best city in the world, bro.
It's such a good mix of people.
Exactly.
I love how
it's like
the
right size.
It's hood, but it's country at the same time.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's amazing. You can meet everybody.
Yeah, and there's so many like different personalities in the city.
and we right in the middle of all the other good cities, Detroit, Ann
Detroit,
Arbor, Canton, Flint. We're in the middle of Flint.
Even though it's
in
little,
the middle of everything, bro.
Even though it's little, it's got a lot of heart in it. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's so little, but that's what makes it so good.
I appreciate it. The city I've been born in. The environment was very conducive.
I wouldn't be who I am without the city, dog.
Yeah. It was a good seed placement.
Exactly.
So how far have you come? How many followers you got going on?
I think I have I don't even have that many followers on SoundCloud. More people should follow me. You guys listen to my shit and don't follow me.
You get more views than follows.
Yeah, bro. I only have like 300 followers on SoundCloud, but then I get like 1,000 plays on like a single, and I get like more than that in likes and shit. Y'all just gotta follow me and repost it. No one follows and reposts. They forget to do it.
My thing is, I network a lot online.
Yeah.
Like throughout the day, I just like DM people, comment on people, and they like. Ever since I started doing that, more people like tend to actually care, like to show it to other people.
Yeah, networking and marketing is a big part of it. That's why that's the number one thing I try to explain to a lot of artists around here.
Bro, being a rapper is more than just being a rapper. It's like 8 jobs. Bro, you gotta market, social media, create, mix, fucking. What else?
Everything.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't understand that. Even a lot of rappers don't understand that.
It's one of the hardest careers you can pick.
Yeah, they think you just make a song and fucking like
music
Jay-Z
videos.
Hears it and then you blow up somehow because he signs you to Rock Nation or whatever. But nah, that's not how it works.
It's not just the gates of heaven are gonna open up and you're just gonna be like, oh, you're the chosen one and fucking win $1 million.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta work for this shit.
It's hard. Even I don't gotta figure it out yet. There's a lot of rappers out here in MC doing a lot more than I am, bro. They're going crazy, and I'm proud of it. Like, have you seen like Hybrids and Wicked Jake and stuff? Wicked Jake.
Wicked Jake, who's that?
Bro, he's a rapper in MC. You gotta hit him up. You gotta have him on here. He's going crazy. That shows like every weekend, bro.
I'm looking.
You gotta look into it, dog. Come on now.
Trust me. I want to
show you his account after this. He's crazy. He's one of the most original people out here too. I swear to God. Yeah.
You got anything else you want to say? You want to sign this?
I will. I'll sign the cut for the one time. Give me you got a pink one in here?
Man, you know we got the pink. What kind of pink?
I need this pink. This hot pink, bro.
Sign that bitch.
I'm gonna sign it, dog. Damn.
All right, you want to say anything before you bounce, bro?
Come on now.
This is a good podcast.
Fuck with me. Follow me on SoundCloud. Follow me on Instagram.
Bannon LSD.
Album coming next month. Full album on Apple Music, Spotify. 6 tracks. It's called Midwest. Announcing it here first. Be prepared for it. It's going to be fire, bro.
We got the juice on the podcast. All right, y'all. Y'all stay spilling.
Stay spilling.
All over.